You have followed them for 2 years. You know their opinions, their morning routine, their relationship, their voice. And you have never once been in a room with them. You have never heard them speak when they were not choosing their words. We often make the mistake of thinking we know people because we follow them. We see the motivational words, the confident opinions, the relationship that looks effortless, the achievements, the kindness, the carefully presented lifestyle. And slowly, without deciding to, we assemble a person out of those pieces. We admire them, we trust their advice. Sometimes we start shaping our own life around what they say. You feel like you know them, and in a way you do, you know a version. But here is what is easy to forget. Social media shows you a presentation of a person, not necessarily the person. What you are watching is the edit, not the footage. You are seeing the 10 seconds that were kept, and none of the hours that were cut. Nobody posts the argument in the car, the bad quarter, the morning they could not get up. Not because they are hiding something sinister, because that is not what the platform rewards. And for many creators, this is not an accident. It is the job. Content is a brand. Every quote, every story, every photo, every opinion may be selected. Selected to attract attention, to build an audience, to create a particular identity. That is not automatically a lie. A shop window is not a lie either. But nobody mistakes the window for the whole shop. Attention is the currency, and the algorithm does not reward honesty. It rewards engagement. Certainty performs better than doubt. A clean story performs better than a complicated one. Which is why someone can speak beautifully about kindness without always being kind. They can talk about loyalty without practicing it. They can preach positivity and behave very differently in private. The words are real. The performance of the words is real. What you cannot verify from the outside is whether the two ever meet. The person giving the best advice about boundaries may have none. The person teaching discipline may be struggling more than anyone watching. And there is a cost to the illusion, but it is not the one people expect. The real damage is rarely that a creator turns out to be a fraud. It is what the comparison quietly does to you. You measure your ordinary Tuesday against someone's best moment, professionally lit. You start believing everyone else has it figured out, and you are the only one improvising. You are not behind. You are just the only person who's behind the scenes you can see. Now, let us be fair. This does not mean every creator is dishonest. It does not mean their words have no value. A good message can still be a good message. A useful idea is useful, no matter who says it. Some people online are exactly who they appear to be. The problem was never that we listen. The problem is what we assume while listening. So learn to do one thing well. Separate the message from the messenger. Take the idea, test it against your own life, keep it if it works. But do not hand someone your trust simply because their online presence looks inspiring. Being articulate is a skill. It is not evidence of character. Some of the wisest people you will ever meet are terrible at posting. Ask of any idea. Is this true? Is it useful? Does it survive contact with my actual life? Because character is not revealed in captions. It is revealed in consistency. In how someone behaves when there is no camera, no audience, no likes, nothing at all to gain. How they treat the people who cannot do anything for them. How they act when they are tired and inconvenienced and nobody is watching. Anyone can be generous in a caption. Generosity costs nothing when it is content. So if you want to know someone, watch for 3 things instead. Time. Anyone can be impressive for a month. Very few can be consistent for years. Proximity. What do the people who actually live near them say? And cost. What do they do when doing the right thing is expensive? None of those 3 fit inside a post. Consistency is boring, unphotogenic, and almost impossible to fake. So follow the lesson if it helps you. Quote the idea, try the habit, use what is useful, but be careful about worshiping the image. Admire the work, not the persona. Learn from people without needing them to be perfect. The moment you idealize someone, you stop thinking and start borrowing. And remember the strange shape of this relationship. You know them, they do not know you. You are comparing your full, unedited life to the best 3 seconds of theirs. You are allowed to be inspired. Just do not confuse a highlight reel with a human being. Take the message, leave the myth. Let people be useful to you without being perfect for you.